Today I'm going to show you how to easily pot a chicken, but more importantly I'm going to show you how you can also save money when buying a whole chicken, and there's a good reason why you should buy a whole chicken and breaking it down yourself instead of buying it already pre-cut. Because mostly when you go to the store and you see all the pieces that we normally buy, all the chicken breasts, the legs, the thighs, everything that's already broken down, you actually have to pay somebody to break that down, and normally it's a lot more expensive when you buy just these pieces. At the end of this video, I'm also going to show you how you can make your own chicken stock at home, and I'm going to show you a few other ways on using some parts of the chicken in an upcoming video as well. I'll give you a little sneak peek, and that video will be coming out, well, not right now, but it's going to be coming out a little later. So before we get going today, guys, be sure to like the video down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. So let's get started. Okay, so to start with the whole chicken, first you're going to open up the legs just like this. Then you're going to take your knife and you're just going to make an incision to cut the skin. Just a little bit, but not down to the meat. Then you're going to put your hand here and pull back with your other hand until the leg joint pops out of its socket. Then you're just going to take the knife, cut down, past the joint, and cut it off, just like that. So to do that again, you're just going to cut along here, just to break the skin. I'm going to turn it because I'm right-handed. I'm going to hold the chicken here, and I'm going to hold the other, or the chicken leg, the thigh, just like this in my other hand. I'm going to then pull out until you hear this little pop. Then I'm just going to cut along where the bone is right here. So there you go. Here's the thigh, here's the drum. Now to separate them is super easy. You're going to take your thumb, the nail, and you're just going to feel for the joint. And it's more or less right here. You're going to take your knife and just cut. Now to do that again, you're just going to turn upside down, and right where it moves, you see where it moves, more or less along here. Use your thumb again, feel where the joint is, and make a little incision. And that's it. Now we have two beautiful thighs and drums. And the thigh meat you can easily use for stir fries, barbecue, paella as well. They go very well in paella. Now for a little pro tip, you're going to take your knife, you're going to put it more or less right about here, and you're just going to cut around. All the way around. Then you're going to use your knife and scrape down the tendons. Then you're going to put your knife more or less here and use the weight. Now the knuckles, don't throw these away because we'll use for stock a little later. Now for the wings, spread the wings out and you're going to feel where the joint is. It's going to be more or less here, right here. Just cut all the way down. And there you have a beautiful whole wing. Now we're going to work on the most important piece of the chicken breast. You're going to place it just like this, center, right in front of you. Dry your knife off. We're going to cut down right here along the breastbone. Now we're going to start right here. And we're going to cut along the bone. And then the wishbone is going to be right down here. So hold the knife up just like this, take your hand and cut down. And then you're just going to slice the chicken breast away from the rest of the bone. and that's it. Do it again on this side. When you get down to this part, again, hold the knife out like this, where the wishbone is, and you're just going to take your hand and break down. And there you go. You have one clean breast of chicken meat. Now, once you're done cleaning the chicken, if you turn it around, the carcass, you see these two little pieces right here. And this is what's called the oyster. Now, you get two on each chicken, and they're very, very tasty and delicious. So again, if you want to take out the little oysters whole, it would be a good idea to probably take these out before you take the legs out, because sometimes, it didn't happen with this one, but with the other one, I only got a little bit of the meat out, and that's because most of it came off when I took the leg off. Now what I'm going to do with the carcass is I'm going to save this for stock, so definitely do not throw this out. And if you can get any extra pieces off of it, then do it. But before you use this for stock, you want to clean any of the excess fat and any ligaments or anything that's inside. You want to clean all of this out, because that will add a very bitter flavor to the stock. So after we've parted all the pieces of the chicken, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chicken carcass as well as the knuckles that we cut, and you can also cut off the tips of the wings as well. And we're going to put a little bit of salt and oil on these, put them in the oven, and we're going to roast them. We're going to make some brown chicken stock. So the traditional method of making chicken stock is you just take the vegetables, you put it in the pan, saute a little bit, and then you add the water, you add the chicken, you add all the ingredients. To make a brown stock, we need to roast the carcass first to bring out the flavors in it. So I'm gonna turn this on broil, pop this in the oven, let it roast to caramelize, and then we're going to start cutting all the veg while this is cooking. Now we're going to be using a mix of aromatic herbs, which is what we call is mirepoix, so onions, carrots, and celery. And when you're cutting for a stock, you don't have to cut these super small. The fastest way to do it is to obviously peel the carrots or clean them, but you're just going to cut these in larger pieces, throw them in the pot. You need a bigger one. It's much easier to then saute, and you're going to saute the veg. Once the carcass is roasted, we're going to take this out of the oven, and we're going to add this to the pot with a bit of water, salt, and season it. Here's a little pro tip. Whenever you're cooking or making any dark stocks like demi, for example, or brown chicken stock, if you leave the skin on, the skin will add and will help color the stock. Once the chicken stock is done, you're just going to pass this through a chinois or a fine sieve so you don't have any particles in it. And then the best way to skim the fat off, either one, you can leave this in the pot, let the fat rise to the surface, and you can use a ladle to take off the rest of the fat. Or another method that's actually a little faster, it's easier, is after you pass the stock, you can put this into the fridge, let the stock cool down, and the fat will solidify on the surface, which then you can just remove. So it's super quick and easy to do this. And that's it, guys. I hope this video is helpful for you for some kitchen basics on how to break down a chicken or how to cut one up. Like I said, it can save you a lot of money if you do this at home, and if you start just butchering your own chicken, it saves a lot of money. Then again, if you don't have time, it's totally understandable, but at least you have the information here if you want to do it. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like the video down below if you haven't done so already. Subscribe as well if you haven't done so. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Take care.